Fear is something we all feel at some point in life. But did you know that fear can have two different meanings? Some say it stands for forget everything and run, while others believe it means face everything and rise. It's a choice you make every time you're scared or unsure about something. You can either run away from it or you can rise above it. The choice is yours, and it can change your whole life. In fact, your life can be altered simply by the people you choose to spend time with. It's important to be selective about who you allow into your life. Associating with the wrong people can bring you down or steer you away from your goals. On the other hand, surrounding yourself with supportive, positive people can help you grow and become the best version of yourself. One important lesson to learn is that your vision for your life will only become clear when you take a good look into your own heart. What do you want? What makes you happy? These answers can only come from within. You don't need to explain yourself to others, especially when it comes to basic things like being treated with respect and kindness. If someone doesn't treat you well, you don't have to justify why you deserve better. You just do. It's also important to let go of people who want to leave your life. Holding on to someone who doesn't want to stay will only block the path for the right people to enter your life. Think of it like cleaning out your closet. When you let go of old clothes that no longer fit, you make room for new ones that suit you better. The same goes for relationships and friendships. Learning to stop wasting your time and energy on things or people who don't appreciate you is key. It's draining to give your all to someone who doesn't value it. Your energy is precious, so spend it on people who recognize your worth and appreciate your presence. How you treat those who don't treat you well says a lot about your emotional, spiritual growth. It's easy to react with anger, but maturity comes from responding with grace and keeping your peace. It's natural to fear failure, but there's something you should fear even more: regret. Failure is part of life and often necessary for growth. We all face challenges and difficulties at some point, but those tough moments are what shape us. They help us learn, adapt, and become stronger. Without challenges, there's no growth. So instead of fearing failure, embrace it as part of your journey. Many people you meet may seem perfectly put together on the outside. They may have the right clothes, the right look, and seem to be doing well. But remember, people wear masks. Deep down, a lot of people are struggling, even if they don't show it. It's easy to compare ourselves to others, especially when we only see the surface. But everyone is dealing with their own battles. Comparing yourself to others will only lead to frustration because you never know the full story of someone else's life. When two people meet, it's like mixing two chemicals together. Sometimes there's a reaction that changes both people. If the relationship doesn't last, it may be because you've grown or because you now deserve better. Don't be sad when people drift away from your life. It often means you're making room for better things to come. Life is constantly changing, and with those changes come new opportunities. Sometimes starting over can be intimidating, but starting from zero is often the best way to move forward. Start with what you have and what you already know. Even small steps towards your goals are still steps in the right direction. What matters is that you start. Confidence doesn't come from other people believing in you, it comes from believing in yourself, even when others don't. There's enough light in this world for everyone to shine. If you see someone else doing well, don't be a hater. Their success doesn't take away from your potential. When people are rude or ignore you, it says more about them than it does about you. They are revealing something about their own insecurities or issues, not yours. Don't take it personally. Every human life holds potential, but that potential has to be realized. If someone doesn't work towards becoming their best self, then their potential goes to waste. The same goes for you. You have the power to change how you feel by changing how you think. Your thoughts shape your reality, so focus on positive, empowering thoughts. It's easy to compare your journey to others, but remember that no one's path is the same. You don't know what challenges others are facing, just as they don't know yours. Instead of comparing, focus on your own journey and what you can do to move forward. Life is too short to wait for someone else to make your dreams come true. If there's something you want, go after it with everything you've got. Being alone doesn't have to be a bad thing. In fact, it can be a chance to reconnect with yourself and figure out what you really want. Sometimes, having fewer friends simply means you have more time to focus on your own growth and goals. Don't be discouraged if you feel like you're walking your path alone. It might just be leading you to exactly where you need to be.